Accounting and finance is referred to as the language of business. It provides us with the fundamental concepts and principles to understand business. It provides us with a common language using business terminology that allows us to communicate across the business and across businesses. For example, it's important for a manager of an agribusiness to understand profit and how it is measured and how it can be improved. Accounting and finance is that discipline which measures, records and processes financial and other information about an entity and reports and interprets that information to interested parties to enable them to make appropriate decisions. A business is one person or a group of people working to provide goods or services to customers. All businesses in one way or another aim to transform resources from one form to a different, more valuable form to meet the needs of its customers. By doing so, businesses are said to add value and therefore contribute to society. To be considered as a business, businesses must act in a business-like manner. A business commonly undertakes the following activities. It establishes goals and strategies, obtains finance, invests money into the business, and then operates the business. There are many business types. You may be familiar with a few of these: service providers, retailers, manufacturers, agribusiness and primary production, and wholesalers. And all businesses have structures such as sole proprietorships, partnerships, companies and trusts. A sole proprietorship has separate legal status from the owner. It doesn't pay income tax, only the individual. The business lifetime is limited to the involvement of the owner. It has unlimited liability. It's not costly to establish, business name, ABN, GST, and has limited regulation, and the owner is generally the manager. Partnerships are an association of two or more people that carry on business in common and share profits and losses in accordance with the partnership agreement. They again are relatively inexpensive to establish, a business name, ABM, GST. The partners have unlimited personal liability for partnership debts. The skills and knowledge of several people are brought together to conduct the business, but mutual agency can be a problem. Finally, the partnership lodges a tax return but does not pay tax itself. Partners individually disclose their share of partnership income on their tax return and pay tax. Now let's look at companies. There are many different types of companies: proprietary companies, public companies, those limited by guarantee. They are a legal separate entity from the owners, who are called shareholders. The shareholders have limited liability. A company has perpetual life. It pays income tax and is regulated by ASIC. They are reasonably expensive to establish. There is separation of ownership between shareholders and management, and the opportunities for financing for companies are greater. Finally, let's look at the characteristics of trusts. A trustee holds assets for the benefit of beneficiaries. Income earned by the trust is distributed to the beneficiaries. The trust itself does not pay tax, but the beneficiaries do on the income that is distributed to them. They are relatively simple to form, and there is not a great deal of regulation unless they are listed on the ASX. A family or discretionary trust is the most common type used in agribusiness or other businesses. An alternative type is the unit trust. Having said that, trust law is a fairly complex area of the common law. Also, special provisions of tax law apply to trusts. In terms of accounting in business, there are 4 sequential stages of an accounting information system. The first 2 stages are concerned with the preparation of information. The last 2 are concerned with using the information collected. This unit is designed to familiarise you with business finance. We will examine financial statements and their structure. We will use financial information for decision making and examine internal financial information. We will record transactions and prepare financial statements, developing analytical techniques as we progress through simulations, worksheets and games. Thanks for being part of this journey and good luck.